you're coming to XS Nightclub and you're looking for some bottle service, you found the right video. This is Brian Pfeiffer with VegasVIPServices.com. And I'm standing here, guys, in front of the Wynn Encore Complex. I'm actually in front of Encore Beach Club right over here. It's Encore Beach Club. You can see the headliners here, the new hitters, okay? That's what this kind of video is about. XS Nightclub and some of the new hitters. We got Calvin Harris behind me, Cascade, and of course the Art of the Wild Fest they do here at XS and Encore. That's every March and usually in October. So let's talk about all the different options here. Now, one thing I love about XS, it's probably my favorite club in all of Las Vegas, and I do work at all the clubs in Las Vegas. It's not so loud in there. I do appreciate that the sound is like the right level, okay? It's not like blaring loud. As far as getting into this place, they do have a guest list. Generally, the guest list actually lines up right here, okay? If you're coming to Encore Beach Club, right behind me, that's where the big guest list lines up. At XS, they actually do the guest list out toward the back. Most nights, they put it out to the outside, okay? Just so you know, if you're coming in on the guest list, there's a good chance the guest list will not get you inside the club on big nights, okay? Just keep that in mind. The promoters will lie to you and won't tell you that, but that is a tip. Make sure you know if you get on that guest list, it's probably not gonna include access to the inside of the club. Now, there's tickets that does get you inside access. They sell tickets for Under the Stars, which is outside, and then they sell full club access tickets, so they're a little more expensive, okay? Now, if you get a table, you don't gotta worry about any of that. You get VIP entry with a separate line and everything through the VIP table line. I'll be walking you in, and that's the way to go. So if you have any questions, make sure you text me at 702-883-3006. That's my new cell phone. You can WhatsApp me on that number as well. Now, let's talk a little bit about getting into this place as well with a security check, okay? XS and Encore are notoriously the hardest places to deal with as far as security goes. They're gonna dig into your pockets, they're gonna dig into all the nooks, they're gonna dig deep into your purse. If you have a loose Adderall or potentially anything else that could get you in trouble that could resemble like any sort of pill, just take it out, don't bring it with you, leave it at home, okay? If you bring weed, they're not gonna let you in with that, okay? Weed is legal in Las Vegas, but it is not legal in the casinos that are federally licensed. So don't bring your weed, leave that at home. I've seen so many times people have their weed, they take it away, or they gotta go check it in or go back to the room. It's just a pain in the neck. Don't bring your weed, okay? Make sure you leave that at home. Now, if you get a table, I'm gonna tell you about the different bottle service options. There's kind of two, sections here. You got the inside and you got the outside. So we'll go over the inside first, and I'll give you all the different options and what my top picks are, et cetera, for the money. As far as like the inside goes, you're gonna be the 4 tables in the center, the 2 lower dance floors and the 2 upper dance floors. The 2 upper dance floors are a little bit bigger than the normal upper dance floors, and those are gonna be called the owner's tables, okay? Those are gonna be expensive. A lot of guys like to be the center of attention. Those 3 are gonna be the center of attention, okay, inside the club. Now then you have your lower dance floor tables. I believe there's 4 on each side, including the owner's table, so 4 on each side, 8 of those. Now behind those, you're gonna find your 3rd row tables, okay? There's 2 large 3rd row tables on the left and 2 large 3rd tables on the right. Those are called the big brown tables, we call them, and those are awesome. I love those tables. They're great for meeting girls. You get plenty of action around those tables, behind you, in front of you, and they're large. You can bring like 20 people on those tables and be comfortable, okay? So the big browns are awesome. A little bit less expensive than the upper and lower dance floor tables, but a ton of action over there. If you're looking to meet girls, those are the best tables in the club. Now they're gonna be your small 3rd row tables. On the one side it's 370 and 360, and the other side it's 470, 460. Those are gonna be the 4 in the center, and those are actually gonna be the most high demand ones, but they're pretty small. Okay, they only fit maybe 6 to 8 people. You're kind of crammed up in there. There's no place to stand around those tables. You're sitting up on the ledge in order to be even comfortable on those tables, but they're in the middle with a good view. A lot of people want them. Now, the better tables, in my opinion, are 320 and 420. Those are a little bit bigger, a little room to stand around. And then there's the 410 and 310 on both sides. Those are the same size as 420, except they don't have that great of a view. Now, there's gonna be tables behind the 3rd row tables, and those are gonna be your back wall tables, okay? There are a couple tables on the one side. I think it's 120 and 130. There's a little bit of a beam there, but it's not totally restricted, okay? You can still see the DJ from part of the table, and same thing with 120. And on the other side, there's a couple tables where there's a couple beams, but it's not totally restricted, okay? So it's not like the whole table is like, you can't see the DJ. You can still see half the table can see the DJ. So it's not the end of the world. I don't think any of those tables are that terrible. Now there are 4 tops kind of in the walkway. Those are pretty good. I do like those. They're in the action. You can stand up on the ledge and see the DJ. There's a beam there on both sides, but it's not terrible. You can still kind of stand around the side of the right or left of the beam and still see. And then there's my favorite 4 tops. Those are gonna be 325 and 425. Those are a little bit larger than your standard 4 tops, and they kind of stand alone, and they face the bar. Those are great for meeting girls. I book those all the time for my guys that are looking to meet girls because they're right by the bar, facing the bar. You can stand up on the ledge and see the DJ if you want to see the DJ, and you're right by the bar with a bigger table, meeting girls. It's awesome tables. I love them for the money. We generally have to tip for those. Now there are a few other tables that are 4 tops that I would recommend. 301 to 303 area. That side looks at the DJ if you're looking at the DJ from the left, all those tables have a great view of the DJ from the side. So the 4 top tables are definitely the way to go if you don't have a big budget and you want to get a table inside. Probably the best deal in all of Vegas, honestly. Getting one of those 4 tables I just mentioned, or 5 tables, 301 to 303, or 425 or 325. Now let's go outside. All right, the DJ's right in the middle, so he kind of faces inside most of the nights. On Sundays, they actually move the DJ booth outside further, and it's gonna be called the main stage parties, but the DJ booth is way out farther, okay? And they really don't seat the inside anymore on Sundays. Even on the holiday weekends, it's just not busy enough these days. Now outside, you're gonna find the stage in the middle. There's gonna be a large stage on the right, a large stage on the left. Those are pretty expensive. If you want one of those tables, let me know. Usually have to request those. They're pretty high price, but you're like right next to the DJ on either side of it. It's a huge table. Like if the Golden Knights were to win the championship again, that's where they put them, okay? Or if the Philadelphia Eagles come in when they won, that's where they put them. And then there's gonna be your regular stage tables. They call them small stage tables. Those are gonna be the ones kind of behind the stage, and they're elevated, and they overlook the DJ from behind. So you kind of got like the same view as the DJ of the club, but those again are outside. Like in the winter months, it's a little cold. They have heaters out there. Summer might be a little bit hot, but they do treat that area back there by the stage like VIP. Now, there are other tables in that VIP area back there by the stage. There's gonna be the large side stage tables. Those are gonna be pretty good size. They're kind of like a big U booth. And then there's gonna be like the small side stage tables, which is gonna be like a 4 top table out there in that area. The nice thing about those small side stage tables is that you get like the wristband and you get full access to the back there, and the tables aren't that expensive, all right? Now, outside by the pool area, like on a Sunday, that's where all the action is, obviously, because it's all outside. On the weekends, when they have a big DJ like a Calvin Harris, or for example, a Chainsmokers, the outside is gonna be pretty lit as well, okay? Now, if they have like a Griffin like tonight, the outside's not even open, okay? It's wintertime, and it's not that busy in this economy, and they don't even have enough people to open the outside. But like the other night, they had Calvin Harris here in January, Mr. Calvin right over here, and it was packed, okay? Even the outside was packed, all right? So they do have several options outside. Now there's called the premium dance floor tables, they call them, like on Sunday nights. I think they're just called premium tables online. Those are gonna be like the front couple tables on the platform closest to the stage tables, okay? And then there's the platform tables, which are the whole platform that connects the island where the casino is to the main stage area, if you will. That goes over the pool, and they put that up, and that's called the platform tables, okay? Those are really good as well. On Sunday nights, those are like some of my favorite tables. You're basically on the dance floor, okay? And now there's gonna be tables that line the pool. Those are gonna be called your poolside tables. And on Sunday nights, they typically have the front 2 on either side. Those are gonna be your premium poolside tables. Usually on just a regular weekend, they just sell the poolside all as one, not premium. But on some nights, big nights, they might try to juice the numbers a little bit and get those premium poolsides even a little bit more, okay? I would prefer the premium patio, or the premium platform tables a little bit more than the premium poolside tables, just because you're on that platform a little closer to the DJ and closer to the center. As far as like back in the day, the night swim used to be really popular at XS, and those poolside tables were awesome. Well, the night swim's kind of lame now. They don't actually go in the pool. It's just called the main stage party. Like really nobody goes in the pool, honestly. A few people do, but not very many. And most of the action is on that platform now that is over the top of the pool. So those are the better tables, better than the poolside tables now, in my opinion. Now around the pool deck, you're gonna have like basically pool deck tables. There's some by the bar. I call it the 719 area. If you're gonna have to be outside, especially on like a Sunday or even a Friday or Saturday, the 719 area is where I usually recommend. Usually you have to tip to get those tables, but the 719, 718 area, there's a ton of action by that bar over there. They're really good tables. They're close to the action. You can see the DJ from there, and there's just a ton of traffic over there, which I like, okay? So then there's also gonna be your lower cabanas. On busy nights in the summer, they'll have those open. On some nights, they won't even be open. And on Sunday nights, the lower cabanas will almost always be open, okay? And on a very, very rare occasion, when it's busy enough outside, they might open the upper cabanas, okay? Those are like very rarely open these days. Back in the day, they used to open them quite a bit on Sundays. They're just not in the business anymore. It is what it is. Now, there are also some tables that I would call out in no man's land. Those are gonna be called the lawn tables, okay? If you look on the map, there's way out there past the casino, past the island, basically back there by this little hot tub thing they have, back bathrooms. There's a little lawn section. On Sundays, it's not terrible over there. There's people over there. That's where they typically seat the comp tables. But on, you know, like if you're stuck out there on like a regular night, like a Friday or Saturday, you're out way far. You don't want one of those tables. So make sure you hit me up. Don't get one of the lawn tables. I'll get you on at least onto the, one of the pool deck tables over there by the 719 area for a small tip. We can make that happen. No big deal. All right. So this place is my favorite club in Las Vegas. I'm here to help. Make sure you text me at 702-883-3006. Make sure you like this video if you like my content. Do subscribe to this channel for more and bang the notifications bell. I'm Brian Pfeiffer. and I'm here to help. We do combine this place with a lot of packages and whatnot. If you're interested in getting a limo here, there, and back, or if you guys want to do a men's show for the ladies before, maybe the guys want to do a strip club before or after, if you guys want to do like a dinner before with an all-you-can-eat and drink type package, we have all those. We have tons of great packages. We can make everything work for you guys as far as like your bachelor, bachelorette party, group travel, etc. I'm here to help. I'm Brian Pfeiffer, signing out here from the front of Wynn Encore Complex. Looking forward to booking your table here at XS. Let's talk soon. Goodbye.